The woman who had been fooling around outside for half a month was shocked to find when she returned home that her fiancé, who usually obeyed her in everything, was not sitting on the sofa waiting for her as usual. Even the man's fiancé always prioritized the scheming man. She even forced the man to give up his postgraduate quota to the scheming man under the pretext of making amends. However, the scheming man did not give up. He framed the man in front of his family again that day, saying that the man wanted to push him into the water. The man kept explaining, but no one believed him. Then the sister pushed the man into the swimming pool. The family knew that the man could not swim, but they watched him flounder in the water without doing anything. I don't know how long it took. How long did it take for the man to be rescued by the servant? At this time, the fiancé also came over with a towel. Seeing this, the man was immediately delighted. He thought that the woman still cared about him, but he didn't expect the woman to throw the towel directly on the man's face. Then she started to scold him. It turned out that even she thought it was the man's fault. The man was once heartbroken by his fiancé. Afterwards, the man just returned home. The scheming man once again said that his jade ring was missing. He also secretly said that it might have fallen into the swimming pool. Hearing this, the adoptive father immediately concluded that it must have been during the shoving between the man and the scheming man. The woman dropped the ring. However, she didn't know that it was her own son who deliberately threw the ring into the swimming pool. She wanted to wait for the man to come back and frame him again. The woman even asked the man to fish out the ring immediately. But this time the man didn't listen to her anymore. When she was about to leave, the fiancé suddenly took out a grass ring. It turned out that the woman took out the grass ring. No matter what the woman asked, he would agree. Seeing that the woman used up the agreement without hesitation for the scheming man, the man completely gave up on her at this moment. In this way, the man who couldn't swim did it in order to complete his relationship with the woman. The promise between them. Watching the man floundering in the pool. The son beside her saw this and said hypocritically that the man was too pitiful, but the woman said coldly that it was all the man's own fault. And after everyone left, it was unknown how long it had passed. The man finally found the jade ring that was thrown into the swimming pool. Then the man contacted his biological parents. It turned out that a long time ago, the man's biological parents had found him, and said they wanted to take him home, but the man did not agree because of the woman. Now he has been heartbroken. He was so depressed that he decided to leave the woman completely. Now he only needed to finish the experimental report he was working on, and then he could leave without any worries. But on the day he finished the experimental report, the woman suddenly came to his door.